Today, I want to talk to you about the secret of becoming mentally strong. This isn't about physical strength, nor is it about superficial toughness. No, I'm speaking of a deeper strength, a strength that doesn't come from muscle or appearance, but from within. It is the kind of strength that allows you to stand tall in the face of adversity, to remain focused in times of uncertainty, and to rise above the storms of life with resilience and purpose. The first secret to becoming mentally strong is self-discipline. Mental strength is not something you are born with, it's something you develop over time. And how do you develop it? Through discipline. Discipline in your thoughts. Discipline in your actions. Discipline in your words. The greatest battles we face are often within. We fight with our own doubts, fears, and distractions. But self-discipline allows us to silence those inner voices that tell us we can't or we're not good enough. It helps us remain focused, even when the world around us is filled with noise and chaos. When you discipline your mind, you gain control over your life. You make the conscious choice to prioritize your goals, even when the temptation to procrastinate or give in to comfort is strong. Discipline is the foundation on which mental strength is built. The second secret is resilience through adversity. Life is full of challenges. You will face hardships, difficulties, and moments of doubt. But the mentally strong understand that when life tests you, is not a roadblock, it is an opportunity for you to rise above, to grow stronger. In every setback, there is a lesson. In every failure, there is feedback. In every challenge, there is a chance to become better than you were before. You see, adversity reveals the true nature of our character. It's easy to remain calm and confident when everything is going smoothly. But when the storm comes, that's when your true strength is tested. The key to becoming mentally strong is to not allow adversity to break you. Instead, let it shape you, let it build you, let it push you forward. The third secret to mental strength is positive self-talk. Your words shape your reality. The things you say to yourself when no one is listening have the power to determine how you view yourself and the world around you. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or that you'll never make it, those thoughts will hold you back. But when you speak to yourself with words of encouragement, affirmation, and belief, you begin to unlock your true potential. You see, mentally strong people understand that their mind is a powerful tool. They use it wisely. They replace doubt with belief, fear with courage, and weakness with strength. And it all starts with the way they speak to themselves. Mentally strong people do not let their emotions control their decisions. They understand that emotions are temporary, and they refuse to let anger, fear, or frustration dictate their actions. When life becomes challenging, many people allow their emotions to overwhelm them. They react impulsively, allowing their feelings to take the driver's seat. But the mentally strong know better. They pause. They reflect. They respond with wisdom, not emotion. Emotional control is not about suppressing your feelings, it's about mastering them. It's about being able to remain calm and focused, even in the face of pressure. It's about choosing to act with purpose, rather than react out of impulse. The fifth secret is to focus on what you can control. So often we spend our energy worrying about things that are out of our control. We worry about other people's opinions, about things that might happen, or about circumstances that are beyond our reach. But this only drains our energy and peace of mind. Mentally strong people know that the only thing they can control is themselves. They control their thoughts. They control their actions. They control their responses. And when they focus on what they can control, they free themselves from the weight of worry and uncertainty. If you want to be mentally strong, stop worrying about what you can't change. Focus on what you can, your attitude, your effort, your mindset, and you will find peace and strength in the midst of chaos. And finally, the last secret is the power of persistence. The road to mental strength is not easy, and it is not without setbacks. You will fail. You will stumble. You will face moments when it feels like all hope is lost. But the mentally strong understand that failure is not the end, it is part of the process. They persist. They keep moving forward, even when it's difficult. They don't allow failure to define them. Instead, they use it as fuel for their next attempt. Persistence is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. It's what allows you to turn your failures into stepping stones, to turn your dreams into reality. Mental strength is often misunderstood. It's not about being tough or unyielding, rather. It's the ability to stay focused, calm, and purposeful in the face of life's challenges. It's a quiet power that lies within all of us, waiting to be unlocked. The first step toward becoming mentally strong is self-discipline. This is the foundation of mental resilience. Self-discipline requires that you take control of your thoughts and actions, not letting emotions or distractions dictate your choices. It means consistently making decisions that align with your goals and values, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. For many, the real battle is internal, the fight against procrastination, fear, and self-doubt. Self-discipline transforms your mind from one that is reactive to one that is proactive. When you have control over your thoughts, you start to shape your reality. However, the journey to mental strength is not easy. It's often forged in the fires of adversity. Mentally strong individuals do not run away from challenges. Instead, they embrace them as opportunities for growth. Adversity is not viewed as an obstacle, but as a chance to improve. Every difficulty you face, whether it's a personal loss, a failure, or an unexpected change, teaches you something valuable. Resilience is about bouncing back from these setbacks, not allowing them to define your path. Mentally strong people learn from their failures, rather than being discouraged by them. They understand that adversity doesn't break them, it refines them, turning every challenge into a stepping stone toward greater strength. Mental strength also relies on emotional control. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather understanding and managing them. Emotion can be a powerful driver, but it can also cloud your judgment and decision-making. When you allow your emotions to control your actions, you may react impulsively or irrationally, often making situations worse. Mentally strong people know how to pause, reflect, and choose how to respond to situations. They remain calm under pressure, even when the world seems to be falling apart around them. This emotional regulation allows them to make thoughtful decisions, maintain focus on their goals, and avoid being derailed by temporary feelings of anger, frustration, or fear. Focus is also a key component of mental strength. The world today is full of distractions, social media, endless notifications, and constant noise. It's easy to lose focus, to become consumed by things that don't really matter, or to worry about things you cannot control. Mentally strong individuals understand that their energy is limited, and they direct it only toward things that align with their goals. Instead of worrying about external factors, they focus on what they can control: their thoughts, their actions, and their decisions. This clarity and intentionality bring peace and strength, even in the midst of uncertainty. By focusing on what they can influence, they feel more empowered and less overwhelmed by the chaos of the world. Lastly, becoming mentally strong requires persistence. Success and mental strength are not about avoiding failure, they are about persisting through it. When setbacks happen, mentally strong people don't give up. They keep pushing forward, knowing that failure is not the end, but a part of the journey. Each failure offers a lesson, each setback a chance to learn and grow. Mentally strong individuals understand that their resilience is tested not when things are easy, but when they face obstacles. They use failure as fuel, and each time they stumble, they get up stronger and more determined. Persistence in the face of adversity is what separates those who succeed from those who quit. In conclusion, mental strength is not about being unbreakable. It's about understanding your mind, mastering your emotions, and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. It's about maintaining discipline, speaking positively to yourself, staying focused on what matters, and persisting through difficulties. When you cultivate these traits, you will unlock a level of inner strength that can carry you through even the most difficult circumstances. It's not a destination, but a journey, a process of continuous growth, learning, and transformation. Mental strength begins with the development of self-discipline, a crucial element for anyone seeking to lead a life of focus and resilience. This discipline is not something that comes naturally. It must be nurtured through consistent effort and conscious decisions. Every day, you are faced with opportunities to either give in to your desires or to act in alignment with your goals. The ability to say no to distractions, to push through procrastination, and to maintain focus on what matters most is where self-discipline starts. Self-discipline requires you to take full responsibility for your thoughts, actions, and emotions. It means that you hold yourself accountable even when no one is watching. It requires setting high standards for yourself and consistently striving to meet them. Self-discipline is like a muscle that grows stronger with regular use. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes, and the more you are able to overcome the internal and external forces that pull you away from your path. When you master self-discipline, you begin to steer your life according to your vision, not by your whims or the influence of your surroundings. It is this internal control that lays the foundation for mental strength. Resilience, on the other hand, is developed through adversity. Life is full of challenges, and no one is exempt from facing hardship. The key is not to avoid difficulties, but to build the mental fortitude to withstand them. Adversity is where growth happens, and without it, you would never know how strong you really are. When you encounter difficulties, it's easy to feel defeated or discouraged, but mentally strong people see obstacles as opportunities for growth. They understand that every challenge is a stepping stone to greater strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing failure or setbacks, they embrace them, knowing that every trial is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and improve. It is this ability to adapt in the face of adversity that sets mentally strong individuals apart. They don't crumble under pressure, they become stronger because of it. They are the ones who persist, who continue to push forward when others give up. They understand that their current circumstances don't define their future, and no setback is permanent unless they allow it to be. Resilience is a mindset, a way of viewing the world, where challenges are seen as temporary and manageable, and where setbacks are simply part of the journey towards success. When you build self-discipline and resilience, your mental strength begins to manifest in other areas of life, such as positive self-talk. How you speak to yourself in moments of doubt will greatly affect how you face challenges. If you constantly criticize yourself or focus on what you lack, your mental strength will diminish. But if you speak with encouragement and positivity, even when things are tough, you will find the strength to continue moving forward. Positive self-talk acts as an internal motivator, reminding you that you are capable, resilient, and equipped to handle whatever comes your way. It shifts your perspective from one of self-doubt to one of self-belief. The journey to becoming mentally strong is not about being immune to challenges, but about being equipped to handle them effectively. It is about developing the mindset and habits that allow you to not only face adversity, but to thrive in the face of it. Every experience, every difficulty, and every failure is an opportunity to strengthen your mind and character. Through self-discipline, resilience, and positive self-talk, you can cultivate the mental fortitude that will carry you through any storm. Mental strength is the foundation upon which we build resilience, overcome obstacles, and achieve our goals. It's not something that can be acquired overnight, but through consistent effort and focus on certain key areas of personal development. So, there are several factors that contribute to mental strength, but three core principles stand out: self-discipline, emotional control, and persistence. These are the driving forces that allow individuals to navigate life's challenges and emerge stronger, no matter how difficult the circumstances may be. Self-discipline is the starting point for anyone aiming to develop mental strength. It is the ability to control your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, particularly in moments when it's tempting to act impulsively or procrastinate. Self-discipline is about maintaining focus on long-term goals, even when the immediate reward is delayed. It's a conscious decision to resist the easy path and push yourself toward actions that align with your core values. People who are mentally strong understand that success is often built on a foundation of habits and routines, and that those habits are not formed overnight. It requires a deep commitment to doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. In essence, self-discipline means taking full responsibility for your actions and the outcomes of those actions. It demands an unwavering commitment to doing what is right, not what is easy. This level of control doesn't just apply to behavior, it also applies to thoughts. A person with mental strength doesn't allow negative or self-limiting thoughts to dominate their mindset. Instead, they focus on constructive, positive thinking that propels them towards success. Another crucial aspect of mental strength is emotional control. Life is filled with unexpected twists, challenges, and moments of high stress. Everyone experiences difficult times, but mentally strong individuals are able to maintain control over their emotions in the face of adversity. They understand that emotions, while natural, are temporary, and they don't allow emotions like fear, anger, or frustration to dictate their actions. In fact, emotional control is the difference between reacting impulsively and responding thoughtfully to challenging situations. Rather than letting emotions like anxiety or anger cloud their judgment, mentally strong individuals step back, take a breath, and think through the best course of action. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist. Instead, it's about understanding that emotions are data points, not directives. They give us insight into how we feel about a situation, but they should not control how we behave. Mastering emotional control requires mindfulness and self-awareness. It means recognizing when you're about to react emotionally and deliberately choosing to respond in a way that's aligned with your long-term goals, not just your immediate feelings. This ability to remain calm, even when the situation is stressful, allows for clearer thinking and better decision-making in the long run. Finally, persistence is the glue that holds everything together. Persistence is the unwavering determination to continue moving forward, even when faced with setbacks, failures, or moments of doubt. Many people give up when they encounter failure or when things don't go according to plan, but mentally strong individuals view failure as a learning opportunity rather than a roadblock. Persistence requires a mindset that is focused on the long game. It means understanding that setbacks are not permanent, they are temporary obstacles that can be overcome with effort and determination. It's about getting back up each time you fall, continuing to strive for improvement, and never allowing yourself to be defeated by a single setback. Those who possess mental strength realize that success is rarely a straight path. There will be ups and downs, victories and defeats, but it's the ability to persist through the challenges that ultimately leads to growth and success. Persistence is not just about being stubborn, it's about being adaptable, learning from mistakes, and pushing forward with renewed energy and resolve. When you cultivate these three qualities, self-discipline, emotional control, and persistence, you build a foundation of mental strength that can carry you through life's toughest moments. These are the qualities that allow individuals to rise above difficulties, stay focused on their goals, and achieve greatness. It's not an easy journey, but it's a rewarding one. The path to mental strength requires dedication, practice, and a willingness to face challenges head-on. With these principles, you can develop a mindset that turns obstacles into opportunities and failures into stepping stones towards success. Mental strength begins with the development of self-discipline. This is the foundation upon which all other aspects of mental fortitude are built. Self-discipline requires you to control not just your actions, but your thoughts and emotions as well. It means mastering the inner voice that sometimes tells you to give up, procrastinate, or choose the easy path. Instead of following fleeting desires or comfort, self-discipline demands that you make choices that align with your long-term goals, even when it's hard. This requires consistency and intentionality, as it's easy to let distractions take over and steer you away from your objectives. But when you remain disciplined, even in moments of temptation or doubt, you begin to realize that you have control over your mind and consequently your life. Self-discipline is the key to creating an environment of growth because it helps you stay focused and on track regardless of external circumstances. Resilience is another key trait of mentally strong individuals, particularly when facing adversity. Life is unpredictable and often filled with challenges, many of which can feel overwhelming at times. However, the mentally strong understand that these challenges are not obstacles to success, but stepping stones on the path of growth. When faced with adversity, they don't crumble under pressure or succumb to defeat. Instead, they embrace the difficulties and use them as an opportunity to grow stronger. This shift in mindset is what makes resilience such an important component of mental strength. Rather than viewing setbacks as signs of failure, mentally strong individuals recognize them as lessons that help them improve and refine their strategies. They understand that failure is not the end, but a crucial part of the journey. Each challenge they encounter is seen as a chance to build character, patience, and wisdom. Resilience, therefore, is not just about bouncing back, it's about learning and evolving through adversity. Positive self-talk is another critical element in developing mental strength. How you speak to yourself influences how you feel and how you act. Words carry power, and when you constantly feed your mind with negative or limiting thoughts, you hinder your potential. On the other hand, mentally strong individuals cultivate the habit of speaking positively to themselves, especially in the face of difficulty. They replace self-doubt with self-belief and negativity with encouragement. Instead of saying, I can't, they say, I will figure this out. This practice not only boosts confidence, but also shapes how you approach challenges. The way you talk to yourself determines your mindset, which in turn governs your actions. If you continually tell yourself that you are capable and resilient, you are far more likely to push through obstacles and find solutions. Positive self-talk is a powerful tool that keeps the mind aligned with growth and success, allowing individuals to maintain a forward, focused perspective no matter what they are facing. Emotional control is perhaps one of the most vital aspects of mental strength. Life is filled with emotional triggers: stress, anger, frustration, fear, and it's easy to allow these emotions to take control of your actions. However, mentally strong individuals understand that emotions, while natural, are temporary and should not dictate how they respond to situations. Instead of reacting impulsively to emotions, they practice emotional control by pausing, assessing the situation, and choosing how they will respond. This ability to remain calm and focused under pressure is what sets mentally strong individuals apart. They don't let emotions cloud their judgment or lead them to make poor decisions. By controlling their emotional responses, they can approach challenges with clarity and level-headedness, which allows for better problem solving and decision making. Emotional control also fosters resilience because it enables you to handle difficult situations with grace rather than becoming overwhelmed. The mentally strong are not indifferent to their emotions. They simply recognize that they can choose how they allow them to affect their actions. This level of emotional intelligence is crucial in maintaining a sense of calm and focus during trying times. Becoming mentally strong requires more than just willpower or determination. It's a mindset that takes time to develop. It begins with self-discipline, the ability to control your thoughts, actions, and responses. Self-discipline is what keeps you focused when distractions arise, when temptations try to pull you away from your goals. It's about making the right decisions consistently, even when it's difficult. Often the battle isn't against external forces, but against the inner voice that tries to convince you that you can't or that it's too hard. Mental strength is about refusing to succumb to those negative thoughts, about creating habits that serve your long-term goals, not your momentary desires. It's easy to think of self-discipline as simply pushing through discomfort. But it's more than that. It's about making a conscious choice day after day to control what you can in your mind. Mentally strong individuals also embrace adversity as a catalyst for growth. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Rather than viewing setbacks as failures, they see them as opportunities to become better, stronger, and wiser. Adversity is where the true test of mental strength comes in. It's where you learn about your own limits and capabilities. When faced with challenges, mentally strong people don't give up. Instead, they dig deep, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward. They understand that failure is not the end, but part of the learning process. Each obstacle becomes a lesson, a stepping stone toward improvement. It's in those moments of struggle that you build resilience, the ability to bounce back from difficulty stronger than before. The more adversity you face, the more you realize that challenges are not there to break you, they are there to shape you. Positive self-talk is another key to mental strength. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you speak to yourself, the words you choose to repeat in your mind, have a profound impact on your mindset and actions. Negative self-talk can drain your energy, diminish your confidence, and lead to self-doubt. But when you consciously choose positive words and affirmations, you begin to shift your perspective. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, mentally strong individuals say, I will find a way. This subtle shift in language creates a ripple effect, influencing your actions and results. The mind believes what it hears. So when you consistently speak to yourself with encouragement, support, and belief, you strengthen your mental resolve. Positive self-talk doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect, rather. It's about choosing to focus on emotional control is a critical part of mental strength, even in difficult situations. Our emotions are powerful, and they can easily take over if we let them. Anger, frustration, fear, and anxiety can cloud our judgment and lead to impulsive decisions. Mentally strong people, however, are masters of their emotions. They understand that feelings, no matter how intense, are temporary and not worth letting them dictate their actions. Instead of reacting impulsively in the heat of the moment, they pause and reflect. They choose to respond with clarity and calmness, even in high-pressure situations. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing feelings, it means acknowledging them without letting them control your behavior. When you can control your emotions, you gain an immense amount of power. not just over yourself, but also over how you navigate life's challenges. Finally, mentally strong individuals understand the importance of focusing on what they can control. Life is full of uncertainties and things that are beyond our influence. Worrying about circumstances beyond your control only drains your energy and peace of mind. Instead, mentally strong people focus on what they can change: their own actions, reactions, decisions, and attitudes. By focusing on what's within your control, you stop wasting time and energy on things that don't serve you. You begin to live with purpose and clarity, knowing that while you can't control everything, you can control how you respond to each situation. This shift in focus empowers you to feel more in control of your life, regardless of external conditions. When you stop trying to change things outside of your control and instead focus on what you can influence, you gain both peace and strength. It's this ability to focus on your own actions that leads to a sense of accomplishment and empowerment, regardless of the circumstances you face. Mental strength is not something that can be acquired overnight. It is a trait that is cultivated over time through intentional effort, practice, and a deep understanding of one's own mental and emotional processes. The journey towards becoming mentally strong involves mastering key aspects of personal development, starting with self-discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of mental strength. It's about having the ability to control your impulses, delay gratification, and make choices that align with your long-term goals. When you develop self-discipline, you are not just controlling your actions, but your thoughts, emotions, and behavior. This internal control helps you stay focused, even in the face of distractions or challenges. It's about consistently making the right decisions, even when it's difficult, or when the easier option is within reach. Over time, this creates a habit of personal accountability, a cornerstone of mental fortitude. Resilience is the second key element of mental strength. Life is full of ups and downs, and it is during the low points, the challenging times, that mental strength is tested. Resilience allows you to not only face difficulties, but also to grow through them. Adversity, rather than breaking mentally strong individuals, becomes a stepping stone towards greater wisdom and strength. When you encounter hardships, you must train yourself to view them as opportunities for growth, not as insurmountable obstacles. Resilience involves developing a mindset that sees every failure or setback as a lesson to be learned, a part of the journey towards success. It's about rising each time you fall and maintaining a positive outlook on your ability to overcome whatever life throws your way. In essence, resilient people do not crumble in the face of adversity. They adapt, learn, and press forward with even greater determination. Another significant component is positive self-talk. The words you speak to yourself shape the way you see yourself and the world around you. Your internal dialogue has a powerful effect on your self-confidence, belief, and mental outlook. When you are mentally strong, you cultivate a mindset that is focused on possibility rather than limitations. Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is easy. Rather, it's about reinforcing the belief that you are capable, strong, and resilient. It's the practice of replacing self-doubt and fear with affirmations of your abilities. Mentally strong people understand the importance of how they talk to themselves, knowing that their thoughts and words have the power to either uplift or sabotage their progress. Thus, adopting a habit of positive self-affirmation becomes a crucial tool in mental fortitude. Emotional control is the fourth pillar of mental strength. Emotionally strong people are not immune to emotions. They experience fear, anger, sadness, and frustration, just like anyone else. However, what sets them apart is their ability to not be ruled by their emotions. Emotional control means that you can acknowledge and understand your emotions without allowing them to dictate your decisions. In stressful or high-pressure situations, emotionally strong individuals remain calm, focused, and make rational choices. They have learned to distance themselves from the immediate reaction of their feelings and instead respond with clarity and intentionality. Mastering emotional control allows you to navigate life's emotional storms with grace and keeps you grounded, no matter how intense the external pressures may be. Another crucial factor is learning to focus on what you can control. It's easy to become overwhelmed by things that are beyond your control, such as other people's behavior, circumstances, or future outcomes. However, mentally strong individuals recognize that the only thing they have complete control over is themselves, specifically their actions, responses, and attitudes. By focusing on what you can control, you eliminate unnecessary stress and worry. You stop wasting mental energy on things that cannot be changed and instead concentrate on the areas of your life where your effort can make a difference. This mindset brings a sense of peace and empowerment because you know that while you can't control everything, you can always control your choices. Persistence is the final key to mental strength. Success is rarely achieved without setbacks, failures, or challenges along the way. The mentally strong understand that failure is not a defeat, it's a part of the process. They keep moving forward, even when the path is difficult or when others may doubt them. Persistence means not giving up after the first attempt, the second attempt, or even the third. It's the ability to keep pushing through, learning from mistakes, and growing stronger with each effort. Mentally strong individuals are not discouraged by temporary setbacks. Instead, they see each obstacle as an opportunity to improve. The power of persistence lies in the understanding that progress often comes from persistence, not perfection. Becoming mentally strong is about intentionally building these traits over time. Each of these key elements contributes to a stronger, more resilient, and more confident version of yourself. It requires patience, consistent effort, and a willingness to embrace the challenges that come with personal growth. Ultimately, mental strength isn't about avoiding difficulties, it's about developing the inner resources to face them with courage, clarity, and confidence.